So we're going back to the old school way, which is us on our phone doing a live stream. There's no encoding process or anything like that. But we wanted to come on and talk about our Savannah, Georgia trip, and we had photos lined up and videos and shows you, where to park and how to look for this spot because it wasn't easy to find. And now we can't show you any of that.
I guess you'll just be making a real video.
So I'll have to make a real video instead of a live video. So what happened with the Wirecast was I went on to remove the logo, and people were saying that it's even talking to them and trolling us, saying, "Hey, this is a free version of Wirecast or something like that." And I went on. I thought it was $10 to remove that logo.
It was in version 6.
It was in version 6, but this was version 8, and version 8 wants $695 to remove that watermark.
That ain't happening.
And that's not happening. So we have other friends that do live streams, and they use a different software. I'll have to find out what that software is. I can't remember off the top of my head, and I'll load it up, and we'll get this live thing going eventually. Yikes is right. Yikes is right. But we did have an incredible time in Savannah, Georgia. We were able to boondock there, or dry camp. I use the term boondocking loosely because we weren't able to put our... I consider boondocking where we can put all of our slides out and feel like you're at a campground just with no hookups. Hey, Stephanie. That's my little niece. And
She's not that little anymore.
She's not that little anymore, I know. So I feel like boondocking is staying able to... You distracted me. I'm not sure what I was saying.
Oh, sorry. So difference between boondocking and dry camping.
So I feel like boondocking is that we can still open all of our slides and we're just not hooked up to connections. So, but here I consider the Savannah, Georgia more like dry camping. We couldn't put our slides out, but they did let us park in their... It's a Savannah Welcome Center. They let us park in their parking lot. It was $8 for one night, $14 for 2 nights, 48-hour maximum, but we showed up on a Saturday night after they closed, and they just have the gates open and Sundays free. So we were able to get 3 nights
$28
for $28 for 3 nights. That included both our vehicles, our RV and our tow car. If you follow us on Instagram, we have photos of this spot that we were in and everything like that. And it turned out to be great, though, because the Welcome Center lets you park the RV there, and we could walk to everything. In fact, it's actually where the trolley cars would come in and out, and we were able to take trolley cars for the tours. And the one trolley car that we used was dog friendly, so Belle was able to go with us, which I had pictures of and video of Belle on the trolley with us. My heart is broken over this live thing. I was really trying hard to put together a really cool live video. Hey,
now
Tim.
You just got us.
So now you just have us talking about it with no pictures and no video. I just don't feel like it's the same. It'll be okay. So maybe what we'll do now is turn this into a Q&A, and I'll make Savannah, Georgia into a regular one of our normal style videos where it's all edited. It just takes me a long time. Like I'm behind on videos. I still have all of our Disney videos to put together. That's the beauty of the live, is that it's just so easy for us to come on. And if I was able to mix the photos and videos together and do it live, it cuts down on the editing. Roberto Abrams, he was just talking to me today about doing the edits, and he wishes that we could put out 2-3 videos a week, but with the editing, it sounds ridiculous, but for me anyway, maybe I'm just slow at it, but for me to put out a 5-minute video takes about 5 hours of editing, and that's not counting us filming everything and then upload times and writing the descriptions and stuff. So
I'm not very helpful with it either.
Yeah,
I just kind of show up.
Sabrina, I mean, the way our videos work is I film everything and I shoot everything and I edit everything, and then if we sit down like this, I just say to Sabrina, hey, do you want to sit down and talk to the camera for a little bit, and then I take it from there. Sabrina's done. She just sits down, she talks for a little bit, and then leaves, and then everything else is left on me. I answer all the comments and reply with everybody, and so that's the reason why we don't get a lot of videos out a week. And I was really hoping that live was going to help us put out, a minimum one video a week. I was really thinking, with the live streaming, that we would be able to do 2 to. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to hold up fingers.
I was like, that's 3 fingers.
2 to 3 videos per week. So I'm going to keep on working on this live thing. I have hope for this live to really take off for us and work out so that we can put out more videos. We've even had people ask, hey, Patrick made it to a live show. He tries. He always says that, oh, I'm so sorry I missed your live show. Patrick, if you guys don't know, is the Paddy Wagon channel. And he's now Paddy Wagon Travels. He changed it recently. Patrick has an interesting story. I'm getting... See what you did to me, Patrick? You're messing me up. But Patrick has an interesting story about his travels because he went from a class to a travel trailer. And I think that's kind of an interesting, so everybody should go over, check out the Paddy Wagon channel and say, hey, Patrick, what's the reason, or, what's the reason for switching to because people ask us all the time, what is the perfect full-time RV vehicle? And there really isn't. For us, it was the A-Class, but for everybody else, it could be something different. People do it in B-Vans, people are doing it in travel trailers, people are doing it in school bus conversions. It's really what you want and are looking for out of your adventures, I guess you could say. It's going to be different for everybody. I think the best thing to do is try to figure out what type of RVing will you be doing the most of, and then try to fit that with the vehicle that works out best. I don't know, Patrick. That's the best plug ever right there. We've never given anybody a plug like that. We like Patrick. He's got a good personality, good sense of humor and everything. He's got a good channel.
So, question from Simple Life Seeker. Are y'all still in Savannah, and did you try the old pink house?
Don't know what the old pink house is, but I believe we are not in Savannah. I do know that.
You believe?
Yeah.
We're definitely not.
We're not in Savannah anymore. Patrick blushing. We're not in Savannah anymore. We were there for 3 full days in Savannah.
Yes.
And we're going to go back because we don't feel like we got it all. We didn't. We got a really good experience there, but we want more.
We didn't even get to try the popcorn place that Matt with Nomadic Native recommended.
Yeah,
we went by it. It was closed.
It was closed. We missed it by like 30 minutes or something like that. So we're going to go back and check out that popcorn place. That's why we're going back to Savannah, Georgia, for some popcorn. But we will go back. It's really cool. There was a pirate house that we wanted to check out, and we didn't have time. We actually only went to one restaurant. All our other meals we made and cooked inside the RV. We're not really big. We love going to restaurants. Don't get us wrong.
Don't get me wrong.
We like people serving us and then removing all the plates
and
cleaning up. And it's the best. But we did most of our meals inside.
Yeah.
But maybe, I don't know, maybe we could just talk about Savannah and that, or do you want to do a question and answer? Oh, we got questions.
I mean, we have questions. Now you have questions.
Well, as long as you're sitting here, you're participating in the questions as well.
So, question was, what's the one advice you would give someone who wants to start RV full-time and vlogging?
Ooh, definitely do a lot of research on the RV full-time thing. Sabrina and I probably researched just the RV half of it for almost a full year before we even started looking at RVs. We started researching. YouTube was our major tool in researching, but the forums are also great. What's the forum that I like a lot? I
don't know what forum you like a lot.
There's a forum that I was on all the time, and I still go back and check, and I can't remember it. But they're between YouTube, the forums, I would say they were our 2 strongest sources for information.
I would say vlog for fun. If you're gonna do it, vlog for fun.
Yeah, the vlogging
so much
just
how many views or that type of thing. Because that might drive you nuts.
Yeah,
but I would say do it for fun.
If you're interested in doing the vlogging, just do it because you want to, because it's fun. Don't
Keep a
take it
record
too
of our
serious.
travels.
Yeah, we kept it started out, we had my niece Stephanie who signed on here. She was our very first subscriber, and for a long time we were at like 10 to 13. Yeah, 13 was like our number for a long. We had 13 subscribers for the longest time. So definitely just do it for fun. Do it to keep a record of what you're experiencing, so that you can go back to and look at. We still go back. Well, I still go back and look at some of our old videos to see where we were, and it was a good thing for our family to keep an eye on us and see what we were doing, see how crazy. I mean, everybody. Once you tell people that you're moving into a motorhome full time, everybody gives you like the.
They're giving you psychiatry.
They give you that sideways, the sideways dog stare. Like what?
One of my good friends, she said to me, "If you didn't look so happy, I would send you for a drug test." So.
Yeah, we get asked a lot. 2 people or 3 people this week alone said, "Hey, because of your chat." I mean, it makes us super nervous when they tell us this, but 2 or 3 people said this week, because of our channel, they are buying a motorhome
Like,
and planning on moving into a full time. I'm like, oh, just because it's going well for us. I always get nervous when people tell us things like that.
So another question: are you planning on going to the RTR?
RTR, I think, is that's the Arizona quartzsite.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's what quartzsite is. We thought maybe we would, and then we're not really sure. So we're not exactly in the area when the official dates for the show are going on. I don't know if we'll be able to make it there or not. So I guess we can tell our plans a little bit about general ideas. We're headed north right now. We'll be in the northeast area. We don't like to say exactly where we are.
It's a big state.
It's a big state, yes. So I can say the state.
So
we're in Virginia.
We're back in Virginia.
We're back in Virginia again. So we're in Virginia for about 2 weeks, and then, can I say where we're headed next?
Yeah, sure.
And then we're heading...
You're like getting permission.
I need permission. I don't want to say anything wrong. And then we're heading to... do I just say the state or the city and state?
We're heading to San Diego.
We're headed to San Diego, California for a wedding, and we can't wait. We've been to San Diego. We were in San Diego years ago, and it was our favorite vacation ever. The weather there is like 70, 72 degrees every day. The sun was nice. People were nice. Yeah. They weren't the nicest people that we've met, but they were nice. Nicest people we've ever met are still, for me, in Iowa. Forest City, Iowa. Nicest people.
San Diego was very nice. People did their own thing. I like that.
I think San Diego was the place where we were out to a restaurant, sitting outside, and the homeless people were coming up to us asking if we had change for them while we were...
Didn't we have a dude give us some paper that he told us was his HIV test, and he wanted to know if we could buy him lunch because he got his testing back today, and we were like...
Yeah.
Hello,
so
sir.
the people were nice, but there were some...
take this bite of food now. I don't know what to say to you. But...
Somebody asked about the Patreon. We don't do Patreon or anything. We know people out there, and we have nothing against Patreon or anything like that, but...
I don't have an opinion either way.
We don't really have an opinion of it either way. It's not something that we do, not for any reason. It's just that we do the channel just for fun. It's not income or anything like that. We found a lot... Like I said, YouTube was a great source for us to find information, to get information. And part of the reason for us doing a YouTube channel is to kind of put that, kind of pay it forward. I don't know what the right word would be. Is just to get some information back out there, help other people. People have, want to ask us questions. I always do my best to answer them myself. If I can't find an answer, we have a lot of friends on YouTube now. Patrick and Camping with the Kellys and Tim Rover, Nomadic Native, RJ Adventures, RV Enthusiast. I mean, we have a good source of people that have been doing this for a long time now.
Apparently know everything.
And they know everything. We don't. I mean, we just don't. But with the support group that we have, if somebody asks me a question in the comments and I don't have an answer, I turn to those guys and I ask them and get an answer back, or I'll send you to one of their channels and say, look, this guy's got a decent solar system. Ask them about your solar question, because we're not the ones, we can't do it.
So Keisha said Toronto people are the nicest.
Toronto was very nice, Keisha.
I have to agree with you on that, Keisha. So let's see here. Thanks for all the people with the compliments. Appreciate it. That was
Oh
really
yeah,
kind.
always. Yeah, we like positive compliments. We like positive comments.
So Clayton says, every couple on YouTube gets along so well together. We always argue, so no vlogging for us, I guess.
We argue too.
Yeah. You don't always agree on everything.
Yeah, we definitely don't agree on everything.
We sometimes agree to disagree and leave it at that.
Yeah, yeah.
Sabrina and I looked away.
Well, Sabrina and I did a video on our differences. You know, we are not. We are very different. We have different views on
everything, pretty much.
On almost everything. But it's probably why we get along so well. We keep each other balanced. You know, I got my head in the clouds, and Sabrina tries to bring me back down. But then
Sabrina tries to bring you back down.
Yeah. Sabrina's nickname that I have given her over the years, and it has really
There's so many. I don't know.
Has really stuck well, is the fun sponge.
Oh my goodness!
Whenever I'm having a lot of fun, she comes in
my
and sucks all the fun right out of it.
This is what he tells Belle every day when he's wrestling with her and playing with her, and I walk in and he's like, "Oh, Belle, stop playing."
I hope that came through. I'm getting into it. I'm in trouble every day. You don't know. I'm in trouble every day. No, but Sabrina and I get along obviously great. We want to be able to do these videos. We want to be able to live in I was going to say a 200 square foot space, but I don't even think it's that big.
So.
I think it's closer to about 150 square foot space. You have to get along with the person that you're living in. These nomadic native says a great thing too. As far as there's no such thing as privacy inside an RV. We have solid doors in the the bathroom's a solid door. Even going out into our bedroom's a solid door, but you can hear just as well in the bedroom from out here. Like there's no anything going on you can hear out here. There's really very little privacy when you're in a motorhome, this size. Do you watch new vloggers and subscribe? All the time. Oh yeah, we watch. Our biggest thing is YouTube as far as our video entertainment goes. YouTube and Netflix. We're hooked on the new Punisher show from Marvel on Netflix.
I love it. I think we'll have to watch it after we're done here.
We watch tons and tons of YouTube. We like the big channels as well as the smaller channels. I always plug the little channels, but RV Geeks are those guys. RV Geeks helped us out so much in the beginning. Huge channel, over 100,000 subscribers, and every question we ever sent to them, they replied back. They had never met, and we sent them tons and tons of questions. They really took a lot of time and would give us very detailed answers. I mean, I can't say I don't know. They're the best.
Yeah.
We really think RV Geeks are the best. They helped us out big time. Some of the other big channels that we like are the Russos. Russos even came on our channel one time and left us a comment. We thought that was pretty cool to get a comment left from one of. I mean, they have over 50,000 subscribers. They're really nice guys too. Well, guys and girls, Kate and Joe. And then of course you guys know the Motorhome Experiment is somebody that people keep on mentioning. We haven't really checked them out fully
I've watched
yet.
only probably one video.
You've seen one video and I've seen one video, but we keep hearing good things about the Motorhome Experiment, so we don't have to go and check them out too. But yeah, we watch. We watch a ton of.
I watch a bunch of YouTube that has nothing to do with RVs.
Oh yeah, well there's that too. There's that too. Chris and G, we like Chris and G also. They put out some really good videos. I know they got a lot of flack for changing their format or what did he do? He had they had a huge channel and then they changed the name of it and then started Chris and G over, and it didn't go over well with a lot of people, but I was like, it's his channel. He can do whatever he wants to do with it.
So thanks, Craig, for listening to the podcast today. That's really awesome.
Oh, thank you very much, Craig. That was super fun for us. So if anybody doesn't know, I'll do a shameless plug again. Sabrina and I were interviewed on the RV Adventure podcast. It's a podcast that comes out every Thursday. And this guy, Chuck, who runs the podcast, I believe him and his wife do it together, but he found us through Instagram, saw that we were in Fort Wilderness, because I posted a couple pictures from Fort Wilderness, and said, hey, would you guys be interested in coming on to my podcast and talk about your Fort Wilderness experience? His podcast is called the RV Adventure, so obviously it's...
He said hi earlier, so he's here too.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. And it was just an awesome experience. And Chuck did a really nice thing that he did the editing in such a way that he made us sound good. He actually made it sound like we knew what we were talking about. But it was a lot of fun. We didn't know how that whole process would work or anything like that. And I think we wound up talking with him for an hour and something. About an hour, and the podcast itself was 29 minutes. So he cut out a lot of our foolishness, which is very wise because we have tons of foolishness.
So about shows, how about The Good Doctor? Have not seen that, but here it's...
I've seen one episode and I thought it was pretty good.
How do you decide when you're going to go live?
That is mainly determined by internet connection. For the live stream, we have to have a good connection. Other than that, not too much. I mean, we have an idea of what we want to talk about in advance, and then once we get a good enough connection, we'll come on here and do a live. Tonight's live, this isn't what we were supposed to do tonight. We were supposed to have a whole big...
you had big plans.
I had big plans for this live, and I'm very disappointed that it didn't work out. But
having fun.
I still have fun, I know. Thank you very much.
You see, guys, it's not always perfect.
It's not always perfect. No, but I would do live every day. I just don't know how many people would be interested in watching us every day. I don't know what we would talk about every day. I could talk and chit chat about RVing every day. I could take as many questions as anybody wants to dish out to us about RVing. I love talking about RVing, and I've enjoyed the whole RV experience a lot more than... Well, you know what? I take that back. I enjoyed it as much as I thought I would, because I really had high hopes for the RV experience. Who's the fun sponge now? He said. Sorry. So
Right.
I had very high expectations for the fun sponge. I had very high expectations for the RV lifestyle, and it really has met them. It's really done it's been great. I really think it's been great. We have issues every once in a while on the road, mechanical stuff, steps not working. Our interior lights right now, we got an interior light that keeps going in and out.
Acts like it's haunted.
It acts like it's haunted. That's from Savannah. Nomadic Native told us Savannah was the most haunted area in America. So we now have a light acting up. Actually, it was acting up before we got there, though, so I can't blame it on that. But, I mean, you do have your issues. Sometimes you pull into a rest area, and the rest area might be full, and you're tired, and you want to stop, but you can't because the rest area that you thought you were going to be spending the night at, isn't, and you got to keep on moving on. Another shameless plug, I just finished and submitted another blog for Winnebago Life called Why Are RVers So Happy? And I think it's my best one yet. Oh, you're not going to say, I agree?
I'm sorry. I was trying to pay attention.
You're like a deer in the headlights.
I got a little distracted. Yeah, I got distracted. So we'll move on to questions. Have you guys changed your bulbs to LEDs?
The coach came with LED to begin with. The issue is, in 2015, I learned this from the forums, Winnebago had an issue with these lights, and they're failing way, way, way earlier than they were supposed to. So I've replaced 3 of them so far, and as I replace them, the ones that I'm replacing them with are perfect, and they're also from Winnebago. I ordered them right from Winnebago. So they just had a bad batch of them come through in 2015. I believe also
These guys are making me laugh.
Also, I think in 2016 they had a bad batch of them too. So just know if you have a 2015, 2016 Winnebago, you might have a couple interior light issues going on where you're changing bulbs. And when I say I'm changing the bulb, it's not just the bulb, it's the entire housing. You pull the light out from the ceiling, you got to cut the wires and rewire it and put it back up there. It doesn't take me too long, maybe 25 minutes to do the whole thing, but what's going on here?
That's battery.
10%. So we're down to 10% on our battery.
So, couple just quick questions. Do you travel with the seasons? We wish. We have tried so hard, but it's not working out. Because where we're going is dependent on my work. So I have tried, but it just hasn't worked out the way we planned. So
This
I'm
might
actually going north next month.
Yeah, we're in Virginia now. Next month we go to PA, and then we go west though to California. So then we will be following the seasons then, and we're going to like try to dip down. We haven't picked out our route just yet, but we're going to try to dip down as low as we can, drive through the, as low south as we can into California, so we don't hit any bad weather or anything like that. I don't really want to drive the motorhome through snow.
All right. So I will say we should probably say our goodbyes, because usually my phone will get to like 7% and then it'll just
Shut off. All right.
So-
So thanks everybody. As always, we appreciate you checking in. We will let you know, Patrick. I just saw that. We will talk to you again soon. Like, subscribe, dislike, share. I don't know. Anything else important? Like, share.
And get the trolls. Get the trolls.
Get the
I do
trolls.
not like the trolls.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Get the
Well,
trolls.
thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. You guys have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Oh, let's go. All right. We're going to go check out a Christmas light display. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how to stop it on your phone. See that? I don't think you know how to stop either.